think this is around by the time where they would tell you to listen to this track, bitch. I don't give a fuck now like me. I say I don't give a fuck now like me. Oh no, I don't give a fuck now like me. Sorry, I don't give a fuck down like me. But I still ride with my two. You so concerned about my real life, and that's alright. But who are you? Just another nigga with a strap. It don't take rocket science to shoot. You don't know shit about getting bricks out. You probably still work true for true. You don't know shit about on your blood, cause you paid your bills with all that loot. How about your baby about to be born and he don't got pampers, wipes, or food? How about your mama fucking your best friend and y'all both just finished school? But it's okay. She thinks it's cool. You're in her way. It's time you move. And you just paid all her damn bills, so you feel like a fool. So what do you suggest I do? You think you know? You got no clue. So please don't tell me what you think I ain't been through.
I don't give a fuck, but they don't like me.
I say
I don't give a fuck, but they don't like me.
Oh no,
I don't give a fuck, but they don't like me.
Sorry,
I don't give a fuck, but they don't like me. I don't give a fuck, but they don't like me. Welcome to iJustin. Yes, I hope everybody have had a great day. You know, I'm believing a holiday, so I won't say holiday. Had a great week. Having a great month. Yes. New Year's is coming. I hope that everybody is going to go on into the next year of 2018. So, but I still will record before then. I want to talk about modern day slavery. I'm just going to go straight on in it. It's because we have a president right now that's worrying about somebody bending down to the flag. He's worried about the young men saying thank you, that we don't know if he had anything to do with China. Talk to their emperor. And ask the emperor to help these young men. We don't know shit, and I doubt it. Because to him, African Americans and most of these Caucasians think that we are animals. And I would like to say, if you think we're animals, we have taken after you. Because we have lost everything because of you. Your ancestors enslaved us, so our ancestors imitate what they have seen and saw. So what I am saying is the attitude that we have is what we have been raised with and by. And that comes from your ancestors on up to you. You guys, and if I'm not mistaken, the kids grow up to imitate who? The parents. The parents imitate who? The other parents. So who was showing more violence to anything? Caucasian. But I'm not going to get off on that subject. I would just like modern day slavery, 2017. In Lebanon, they have Europeans enslaving Africans who's trying to cross over because it's bad in Africa, trying to cross over to the Europe side, trying to cross into Paris or other places, and they are enslaving these people. Now I'm going to get to the point. You Caucasians and Europeans wonder why we have attitudes. Not only that we picked it up from your ancestors and you, we have attitudes, it's because this shit is still going on today. If you had your way in the United States, you will still have slavery because you want to sit on your ass and not do anything. Now, why I say that? I'm going to tell you why I say that. I had, some of you Caucasians are so fucking ignorant. I don't know if he thought it was funny, but he repeated it twice on my social media. Because I put it on my social media that the Lebanon was enslaved. And this person put on their Caucasian guy, male, the same way the same Caucasian male who have this attitude that women are their property. They have no respect for women. Never have. I have explained it to on my podcast so many times that they have no respect. That's why they women go after black men. And black men don't have respect. Some, not all, not most, but some don't have respect to black women who hold their back and hold them down. White women just don't hold nobody down. It's all about them. And that's because, I'll just go on about that. That's because they have every male species from Caucasian and African Americans have always held her up on a higher standard. But anyway, they're enslaving these people in Africa. This president of the United States, not my president, ignorant ass, stupid. I just keep on asking the same old question. How did we as Americans come from a highly intelligent family to the dumbest family on earth? How the hell? Somebody please just help me. Help you help me. Because I just can't comprehend that for nothing. That we had the most intelligent family of history time. Miss Obama. She was the only, and you could quote me on that and go and search it, the only first lady that had all that education. Only. All of you had all them Caucasian females and didn't have nothing compared to her. But yet you want to talk about her like no tomorrow. But I'm not going to get off. I'm trying to get back on this person. So this person said on on my social media, I'll take two, long as they do dishes. This is how ignorant most Caucasians are. So most of you African Americans are surprised of their attitude. Why? Trump said it was okay to come out and be a bigot. Trump said it was okay to be a racist. Trump said it's okay to come out to be a white nationalist that he is. And Pence is a white nationalist too. He never did anything for people in Indiana. Pence is also a gay man. I'm going to continue to say that. Anyone who hates gays so much, when the Bible says that you cannot hate your brother and sisters, but they use that Bible, that you know me, I'm religious, but I don't believe in y'all Bible. Because it contradicts itself. Not only that, it makes you guys, it makes you, bring your love, baby. It makes you serve them. The slaves. They used the Bible to keep the slaves under control. They used that to keep the slaves under control. So no, I'm not gonna, I can't do that one. No. So when he said that, I say, this is what I said to him. Just like a Caucasian who is lazy. That's why they went and got our ancestors over there in Africa. They was lazy. They wouldn't plow their own fields. You know, I talked about this several times. They didn't want to do a damn thing. Yeah. So modern day slavery is going on in Africa. That I'm going to Africa next year. Modern day slavery is going on. And this president talking about someone bending to a flag that had blood stains on it. Yes, that fucking flag had blood stains on it. Don't ever talk about the veterans fought for this flag. Let me tell you something about that. And I talked about this too. Them same veterans, this was African American veterans as well. When they came back from Vietnam and any place, even down to this day, they fought for United States. United States have never fought for them. They couldn't even eat in front of a diner. I remember a veteran came on and I was talking about the flag on my social media. Yes, I stay on my social media. If you don't like it, oh well. Because I'm trying to reach my brothers and sisters so they can wake the hell up. And there's always that ignorant response from most Caucasians. So he came on and he said, how dare you talk about the flag? And I fought for that flag. And it is more than right that they should not bend down. Wait, and I said, wait, hold up. I said, did you not fight for freedom? Expressing yourself? He said, yes. I say, so freedom and expressing does not matter, or it only matters to you or your people. It only go for you and your people. No, it's for all. I say then, if they want to express, because it's four or five things in the First Amendment. And that is a peaceful assembly. So how is it that it's a problem to you if someone bend down and do not want to say, I pledge allegiance to a flag that have bloodstains of our ancestors on it? I just fought for it. Okay, you're going to stick to that. So you're so concerned about the vets, right? Where the hell were you when the vets who was African American came home and was spat upon? Could not eat in front of a diner, and they fought for this fucking country. Could not drink, only could drink in the Black Fountain. Where were you? Nobody was nowhere around, but you want to say you fought for this country. You wasn't the only one. You wasn't the only race that fought for this country. And what I received was crickets. Once I had to explain that, because he didn't say nothing when I had to explain that he wasn't nowhere to be found when the black veterans were going through it. Just like that ignorant fuck Trump. He stood up there and insulted Native Americans. And if it wasn't for the Native Americans, they would never won the war. Two people who was enslaved country and is treated like shit. You Caucasians are not the only one. And when y'all was the only one fighting for this country, you was losing. Read your history. Until they segregated the fucking army. They put our ancestors in to fight for a country they never fought for them. Don't even acknowledge them, and it is 2017. They still see us as non-human people. They don't even see us as people. They see us as animals. Animals! And I say to them all the time, where do you think we picked this attitude up at? Our ancestors picked it up from whom? Because we were taken from Africa and enslaved. We know nothing about what was going on in Africa. We know nothing. If you beat a dog, you beat an animal, you beat any animal, you continue to beat them. You beat them down. Even if you beat your own people, you beat them and you beat them and you beat them. They're going to start hating you. They're going to start biting you. Because this is what you created. We only learn, our ancestors learned from you. The hatred. Remember, they had love in Africa. They welcomed you just like the Native American welcomed you. Oh, that Thanksgiving coming up, isn't it? How that Thanksgiving, they are making treaties with you. And you turned around and you broke that treaty and start raping the women and start killing the men. Don't that sound familiar? And you raped some of the men too. Don't that, everywhere you have went to, from Africa, from Asia, from Australia, you have enslaved and raped. But you wonder where the attitude comes from. Interesting. While you're pointing fingers, you have other fingers pointing back at you. You have lied. You sit up there and say, all these African Americans, these Native Americans are drunks and liars. You are! Every time you point your finger at us, you have other fingers pointing back at you. We learned this behavior from you, and it's up to us to break it. But we are not standing no more for you to beat the crap out of us. You beat us and you beat us down. You have racist cops in police departments. We know police overseer, officer. We know how the police department was created to control the slaves because they was overseers. We're not dumb. Never have been. Our ancestors had their own cities, their own coins, their own money. The Moors had their own city. Until you were so jealous you had to go inside the city and kill them. And they welcome you. They never tried to kill you. They never tried to rape you. They never tried to torture you. So we have this white nationalist sitting in the White House, going after all African Americans. For instance, we have Al Franken, who have sexual harassed several women. You have nobody calling him to retire. But yet you have communists, you're asking for communists to retire. Why? Because he's the African American that you got to go through. People, don't be stupid. Why you think these Caucasian women have not want these accusers? I never said sexual. One said sexual. The other one saying, oh, he was so mean. The fuck? You know how many people around here are mean? If he was aggressive, then I understand. But you stayed there for a while. Did you change your hours? Did you do this? I usually don't accuse women, but I look at this on the other way. I will look at this. The reason why I look at it this way is because they have to go through him for the next Supreme Court justice. They have to go through him on different departments. They have to go through that black man. He's been there for 53 years. People don't know that. So if they could get rid of him and put another Caucasian who may be Republican, they could get everything what they want. Now I'm telling you women, stop being stupid, white women. This is hurting you too. Because if they get what they want, they could control women's bodies. It's amazing how a man can try to tell a woman what she could do. They will set us all the way back into the 1800s. Y'all playing these games. And some of you are so much sleeping, laying in the bed in a comatose sleep, just laying there in that bed, sleeping. And you don't know what's going on. 2018 is coming around. These senators, not only these senators who harassing women and have no respect for women, I want to talk about the tax plan. You find out if your senator voted for this tax plan. Vote his ass out. Because this is helping, this tax plan is not helping the middle class and the poor class. It is raising the taxes. It is taking everything from the middle class to take care of this country. The rich have the fucking money, and they're also saying they don't want no tax cut. Except the Coke, brother. I tell you people, ban and stop drinking Coke. Stop drinking Coke. Ban. Sit on your ass and stop drinking Coca-Cola because they don't give a damn about you. Wake up. Wake up. They do not care about you. They care about their kids. They're already fucking rich. And they're trying to get more tax break for their kids. They don't worry about our kids. That I don't have any kids. I'm just saying. Telling you people. Ban. Stop drinking Coca-Cola. You shouldn't drink sodas anyway. It's not good for your body anyway. Hell, we do a lot of stuff not good for our body. But just think of that. Don't drink Coca-Cola. Ban that product. Because they don't give a damn about you. A tax break. Warren Buffett's trying to tell them they don't need a tax break. They're no concern. They're trying to hack our taxes up so they could give a tax break to. And you think Trump is for you? Are you insane? You raw right nationalists, you're going to feel it too. You sitting up here talking about you want America white again? You're not going to receive it. And if you do, it will be the most bloodiest war out here. Are you insane? You think somebody's gonna go back so you can start raping our people? You crazy? Fucking idiot. Don't ever think, and it's crazy. How do you think a rich person can relate to you? A rich person cannot relate to you. And hell, we don't even know if he's rich. We don't know Trump rich. We don't even know if he's a billionaire. Hell, he might be not even a millionaire. You see how much of money he spent on our money? Hey, sweetheart. He spends so much of our money. He travels. So you just imagine if this man traveled and spent so much of our money. Now you know why he filed bankruptcy 7 times. They just only report 3 or 4 times. He filed bankruptcy 7 times. How dare you people think? How dare you people think that he's a great businessman? And don't let me get on this thing about Bruce Willis, you ignorant actor. You are ignorant, stupid fuck. Bruce Willis. Yeah, I saw your interview when you sat up there and said Trump is the best president. Name 3. And I'm only asking for 3. Name 3. 3 policy that this asshole have put in. Name it. Besides reversing everything that helped our economy that was going into a recession. What President Obama put in place. Name 3 policies that this lazy ass president we have in the White House. You can't name 3. I had one on my social media, Caucasian male, sat up there and said, oh, he has done great for us. I said, name 3. He said, if you haven't seen it, then just wait. You'll see it. Bitch, you have not seen it. You don't see it. Because it doesn't exist. This is the most laziest president we ever had. The first day he kept on talking about President Obama going golfing. Bitch, you have already outdo every president combined together about golfing. You have combined all the presidents. We can combine all the presidents together. And he have already overdue on all of them combined together. He have been going golfing on our expense. And I love when you Caucasian women sit up there and say, I didn't vote for him. Yes, you did. It was 90% of you voting for this man. Now you don't want to admit that you voted for him. You voted for a person who had no respect for women. He have like 2 or 3 cases right now pending for sexual harassment. But you voted for him. Why? You gonna say your husband? Your husband wasn't there when you voted. And if he wasn't there in the booth. You could have voted for Clinton. But you didn't. We already know the reason why a lot of Caucasian men didn't vote for, didn't even try to vote for Clinton, because it's sexist. Sexism is off the chain. They see women as weak, and we're the one that created most of this stuff around here. We're stronger than what they think. They think that we are their property. We're not your property. I could care less. I don't have sex with men. Everybody know my flag there. I'm gay. I could care less. I'm not trying to have sex with you at all. And can't have kids. I'm more closer to you than anything. I just don't have a penis. Only to Anyways, next time. My problem is I really have a problem with this tax plan. I have a problem with this so-called president in the who's a white nationalist. Now, what you gonna do with me, Trump? You're a fucking white nationalist. Pence, you're a fucking white national who happened to be a gay man. My gaydar go off on Pence. Ooh, I know he's gay. We got white nationalists everywhere. Y'all know what's going on in Puerto Rico? First of all, they don't even want to acknowledge the Virgin Islands because there's too many African American people living on the Virgin Islands. You colonized United States, you fucking retard, Trump. They are part of United States just as Puerto Rico. But do y'all know what's going on in Puerto Rico? I'm going to talk about Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands because somehow y'all forget about these two islands that United States colonized. They are closing the public schools and will not allow the parents to take their kids to these public schools. Betsy DeVos' best friend is making sure if anybody go into public school, they are being arrested. Did y'all know about that? These people still do not have no water, no electricity, just as the Virgin Islands. But this bitch give himself a tap on the shoulder like he did something. You didn't do a damn thing, Trump. They are part of the United States and you are not doing a damn thing about them. Just like you're not doing a damn thing about Michigan. Everybody, y'all don't forget about Michigan. Governor Snyder should have been convicted a long time ago. Y'all are convicting the peons who cannot do nothing without Governor Snyder's signature and command. He should be in the fucking jailhouse. But he's a Caucasian man. He can do whatever he fucking feel like, right? Y'all got people. And then try to get the mayor out of there in Flint. She's the only one that's doing. She the one told Governor Snyder not to do what he was doing. This governor in Michigan knew that the water was going to be affected. Know why? Because he went and started putting spring water in the government mansion. And he have not been arrested yet. But y'all want to convict 2 or 3 people? They peons. They cannot do nothing. That's just like Trump with the Russian collusion. He know that he owes Russia. That's why he trying to lift the sanction. He's so damn stupid. He don't know as soon as he lifts the sanction, United States wouldn't be the high top dog anymore. It will be Russia. But he doesn't see that. It's because he's ignorant and he's unintelligent. That's why President Obama put the sanctions there. I'm telling you, y'all, you should thank the God. Some of these senators who are fighting against him. Some of you may have good senators. I know I do. Claire McCaskill. That other senator, I don't even want to mention his damn name, part of Missouri. You ain't shit. Claire McCaskill, you will get my vote again. And again, and again, and again. Because you look out for people, and I do want to work for you. I'm telling you, that woman, and see, y'all thought I hate all Caucasian. I don't. That woman right there, yes, she helps She helps the community. She is the main deal. And then we have another person who running against her in 2018. I want to see who it is. I will not vote for your sorry ass. I would not vote for your sorry ass. What is it? Haley? Wait, let me see. I don't want to be mistaken. 2008 senator who's running. Let me see. All I care is Claire McCaskill. I'm gonna vote for you again. Josh Hawley, Hawhey. He's gonna run for the Senate on the Republican side. And wait again. Who is running against her? I know I saw somebody is running against her, and I don't know who is. Maybe that's him or. Wait. Let me go back here and make sure. Yeah, that's him. He's going to run against her. He's an asshole. I'm not even... he's the one that's going to run against her. And he will not receive my vote. And it haven't even been 2008. Because I already know what Claire McCaskill do. She does it. She gets down to the nitty-gritty. And she does her job. She does her job. So, you got my vote, Claire McCaskill. You got my vote. You have it. At the end of the day, you people who's going to face problems, who's going to see if this tax plan pass, you're going to see problems. You're going to wish you would vote these senators out if you don't. We need to get the Democrats to get both houses back again. Stop this ignorant fuck. They need to impeach all of them out of there. Yes, I'm getting back on Betty DeVos' friend is stopping people to go into public because they're trying to make it a private schools out in Puerto Rico. They're trying, you see, and this is the crazy part. These people are 50 rich, so they would try to do it's a reason why public schools exist, because people can't afford it. These private schools, they're fucking ignorant. So so this is the crazy part. If they get what they want to get as getting private schools, they give you a voucher for $2,500. But the private school costs every year. And I know it costs more than it, but I'm going to just say something. I'm just analyzing. Just hope. What? Okay. If the schools cost $5,000 and they give you a voucher of $2,500, and this person have 2 kids, and she's a single parent, where the hell you think she gonna get $5,000? Because mind you, it's $5,000 per child. They give you a voucher of $2,500. You are left with per child $2,500. She have 2 kids. That's $5,000. Where the hell she's going to get $5,000 from? And single mama barely making it. And they continue to try to make plans, tax plans like this, and trying to raise. And not only that, they're not trying to raise the minimum wage, but they're trying to raise the taxes. I want to say to you Republicans, did you not learn from last time when you raised the taxes and say, oh, you're going to get the money over here. We're going to create jobs. He's a lie. He's not going to create jobs. These executives are not going to hire people. They're going to spend it on what they've been doing. On their luxury cars, their luxury house, and their luxury women. So at the end of the day, what make you think just think about it. Just think about it. I don't think most of you guys really know what is really going on in the United States because you're not reading. You're not doing research. You're going to be bamboozled and hoodwinked. You ignorant, raw Caucasians. You live in a rural area who's mostly on food stamps, mostly unemployed, and lazy. Think because you are a Caucasian person, you should be able to receive all these things. Get your ass up and work. Go and get your education. Education is the key to success. But you don't want to do all that because you're used to mining. Guess what? If you get your education in technology, you can still mine. You're just using a computer. But you don't want to even do that. It's because you are entitled, you say, to the American dream. Why? Because you are a Caucasian. You don't think everybody else. That's why you're fighting so hard, most of you white nationalists. Because you're highly uneducated. You don't know no better. You think it's somebody taking your job away from you. Nobody's not taking a job. You just won't get your education. You think you can walk in there with a high school diploma and become an executive CEO? That's what you think. That's not the case. Most of people of color have an education because they have to have the education to be better than you, twice as fold. Because we can come in there with an education, but then most of the Caucasians who own these companies, who are CEOs or founders, will say, well, do you have 5 years experience? We have to have all that. But you may have just your education and they will hire you and train you. So you sit up there and get mad because you're not receiving what you want to receive? Isn't that interesting? The audacity, the tenacity you people have. That kills me with that so-called superiority attitude, and you are doing worse than I am, living in a trailer on food stamps, unemployed. I'm not on either one. I have my own house, paid my own car off. It was brand new with no miles. You riding down there with a station wagon 1997, thinking you better than me. And I hold my head up because I am an unapologetic African queen. And I can care less what you think of me. And I just want to put this out. Because I want to put this out. On a lesbian, I'm not going to say a lesbian. It's funny because it still exists. On a lesbian chat line that I'm on. Because I just want to see how, I'm always on social media, so I want to see the behavior of the people. And it is so funny because I have been hit up. You Caucasians will call African Americans the N-word all day long. All day long. would call us an N-word all day long. You still had an attitude, but you still have that same attitude. You want to have sex with us. You can't rape us. If you rape us, you know you're going to go to jail. So I'm on this social media lesbian. I have had more white guys hit me up on this chat line. And I have had more Caucasian women hit me up on this chat line. And it's like, nope, nope. But it's just the behavior. Sometimes I talk to them and see, how dare you hit me up? And the first thing you'll sit up there and call me a nigger when you get tired of. Or you get mad at. You'll sleep. See, that's what it kills me when a lot of you, my brothers and sisters sit up there and say, they can't be a racist. It's because they are sleeping with. What you mean? They can't be racist if they sleeping with African Americans. They was racist when they was raping them, our ancestors. What are you talking about? Huh? Are you insane? They can't be racist if they're sleeping with it. You're insane. Yeah, you just imagine that. I do not date white women. I do not date white women. That's it. If it's not a Hispanic woman who she got to be culture inclined about what is going on and call her, she can't sit up there and say she's Hispanic. You know you come from, you're black. She got to be inclined about what's going on in her life, how she got where she's at. I date some Asians, but they have to be there. I don't want anybody. African Americans is my first choice. African American women, they are the queen of everything. And I know you're going to say, oh, you're gay. How could you be gay and you're talking about blackness? I was black before. I was born black before I was a lesbian. As soon as I came out of my mama's womb. That's why I stick to my black queens. Blackness, my lesbian, my preference have nothing to do with it. I love get on this subject. Because I have a lot of African American men who come up to me. You pro-black, but you talk about blackness. You talk about that, but you won't even date a black man. No, I date a black woman. I don't have to be with you guys. Love you. Got brothers who are the amazing of my heart. I love them. But I just love women. And I don't have to explain it. I just want to say that. Because I get that all the time. You're a lesbian. You talk to blackness all the time. Sure do. Every time. Because I was born African American. And gonna die black and African American. Proud to be. So if no one like, keep it moving. But I'm always gonna hold up my brothers and sisters and my queens and kings. And I'm always gonna respect the kings. I'm not submissive, but I will say, hey, my king. If you don't say it back to me, then I have a problem. I'm not a king. I'm a queen. Unapologetic queen. I always have said that. And always will. But it's time for me to get out of here. I do want to play this one particular song. Anyway, I don't see it. But I do love this song. It's by Tank. When We. I love this song. I love this song. It's a little different off the topic. But I had to play it. I love this song. I want y'all guys to have a great day. I want you guys to start reading, thinking. First thing to get you deprogrammed, read the Fourth Agreement. Read that. That is an excellent book. And the next book, you need to read Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson. Great book. Tragedy of Hope. These are books that I have already read. Manifest Destiny. I even also read I went blank that quick. The Civil Rights Movement. The amendments. People like the amendments. Listen. Y'all read those 27th amendments that we have. Read it. The Constitution goes along with the amendments, but it's different. The Bill of Rights that I have read. Read that. You need to read these things. Read it. You need to read these things. Well, I have read so many books that I want you guys to read these things, okay? Knowledge is the key to be deprogrammed, to my brothers and sisters. 4 Agreements. Read that so you get deprogrammed. So nobody cannot control you by religion, by money, and by love. 3 things. 4 Agreements are not talking about those 3 things, but I'm just saying my 3 things. People are controlling you by, if I say money, I'll tell you, I'll give you 4 things. Money, love, and hey, I'm going blank today. Religion, and clothing. You can be controlled by those things. Materialistic things. 4 things that I have mentioned. Don't allow someone to control you. Don't allow them to control you by those things. Deprogram yourself. And you'll be a better person. As long as you allow them to control you, then that's on you. Have a great day. Love this song. I love this song.
I like it when you lose it. I like it when you go there. I like the way you use it. I like that you don't play fair. Recipe for disaster. When I'm just trying to take my time. Stroke is getting deep and faster. Screaming like I'm out of line. Who can you make sweet love? Not me. Who can you kiss and love? Not me. Who can you beat it up? Rocky. And don't use those hands to put up that gate and stop me. When we fuck. When we fuck. When we fuck.
Let me listen to my song. I love this song. Y'all have a great day.
I can be a savage. I just need your blessing. Say that I can dance.